Oh no.
In the lair.
Don't do this. Okay, I was just talking with Ted, mentioning about some of the malfunctions that the Sten mags were notorious for. There was a small tool that came with the Stens that were used either on the armory level or back at depot level, but basically it's a flat piece of steel that is a L-shaped, inverted. It's got a flat piece on the back side, and this other side has an angle of 5 degrees. And what you do is you would place that piece of steel on there with a loaded magazine. The bullet has to be at the correct angle for it to feed accurately inside of the Sten breech. If it doesn't, the nose of your bullet is going to hit the outside or the top or bottom of the breech area, and you're going to cause a jam. So anyway, it came with that nice little tool. So anyway, this is about the appropriate right angle that the bullet should be inside of the magazine. If it's lower than that, or if it's flatter at a different trajectory like this, you're going to have a jam. So always, whenever you get these magazines, like I said, it's hit and miss on them. Sometimes you'll even have a crimp inside the body that your spring is going to bind, or the follower is going to bind. So make sure, check them over really well. This one here, you can see I put a small little check mark on it, indicating good mags from bad mags. Obviously, I didn't go through all of them. So anyway, that's about it. So just make sure that you have accurate mags for reliability. And too bad that the Sterling mag doesn't work inside the Sten, but it does work vice versa. That's it.
Okay, we're moving up in the evolutionary scale to battle rifle. It's the German G3. And Jim's just pointed out something I wasn't aware of, but the magazines are really light gauge. Very, very light indeed. So they're very susceptible to damage. If you stood on one of these things, you'd crack it. Anyway, we'll just do it at 100 meters. And it'll give me some idea of a comparison. I've never fired one of these with the SLR, the FN design. When Jim was pulling it apart and just giving it a bit of a lube, you can see immediately the evolution from the MP44. There's a lot of things that are similar, and the real genius though is in the bolt design with the roller locking bolt, which is basically a reduced version of what you would have found in the MG42. And I'm about to find out whether that makes the difference that people tell me that it does with recoil and controllability. We shall see what we shall see. Just comes straight out. Back. Yep. Good to go. Safety off. There's the ejector. So it's definitely the old battle rifle. There's definitely recoil there, pushes you right off, but you're right, it's not as violent as the FN. I'll try a burst.
Hold it down low on the
Neo,
burn.
I think. This will be interesting. Alright, let's get stable. Yeah, get pushed off after round 2. Screw this bitch down. Man, that is not really practical. Doesn't hold open the last shot, eh? I like it, but on auto you're gone after the second round. Third round you are off.
Looking through the